Bristol Palin has signed a deal with single source speakers, and she will get paid between $15,000 to $30,000 for every speech she gives on abstinence and pro-life.
Life makes no sense. Life is full of total and utter injustice. Doesn't mean we can't fight on. Doesn't mean everything won't work out in the end. I believe in the long run. I'm optimistic. But when you see things like this, she was not abstinent. She got pregnant when she was a teenager because she had sex many, many times. Okay? Now you're going to pay her $15,000 to $30,000 to talk about abstinence. That doesn't make any sense.
Look, here's the thing, okay? You can make the argument that she is a good role model and she's a good speaker for this cause because she wasn't abstinent and she got pregnant when she was a teenager and she has to face harsh consequences for that, right?
Yeah, harsh consequences.
However, okay, this is what I have to say. All right, calm down. This is what I have to say. You can't have the baby and then go on Fox News and say that abstinence is unrealistic and then turn around and start promoting abstinence. That's what irritates me about it. She's getting paid $30,000 for each speech she gives on something that she doesn't even believe.
She changed her position, one, because it was politically convenient, and two, so she can get paid $15,000 to $30,000 a speech, giving these nonsense speeches she doesn't even believe in. But number two is that look, if she wants to give a speech on being pro-life, then okay, I say, hey, you know what? I get it, right? Because she was pro-life and she did have the kid. There she has credibility, right? But on being not abstinent, look, you're getting rewarded, and that's what I get angry at, and that's what you were mentioning it. Like, oh, the harsh consequences of, getting pregnant, etc. She didn't have any harsh consequences. She's making $15,000 to $30,000 a speech because she got knocked up and then pretended that she was against it. So there are no harsh consequences. There's nothing but rewards for her. And why are they doing it? Let's keep it real, guys. Is it because she's such a great spokesperson? Has anyone even heard her speak? How old is she? What?
Well, here's the thing.
No, they're paying her because she's famous. They're like, oh my God, a famous person is going to come and lie to us. It's going to be awesome. How much money do you want? It takes an average American, a lot of Americans, a whole year to make $30,000. She gets knocked up and pretends that she's for abstinence and gets $30,000 a speech. It's an affront to the working man, to everybody. I don't know, to me, to you, everybody. I'm pissed.
Yeah, and what's even more maddening is the fact that she's going to get paid to go around and spread information, false information that's going to make young women or women in general feel bad about themselves if they're having premarital sex.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of making people feel guilty about it, why don't you go around and give speeches on ways they can prevent pregnancy? Not how they can, just stop having sex altogether and wait until they're married.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll even chip into it, man. I'll throw a $5 your way if you go do speeches that are pro-condoms. And say, hey, when my boyfriend was, having me sunny side up and sunny side down and sunny side all around, we should have used a condom, then I wouldn't have had the kid. Now, as it turns out, I live in a world of suckers where conservatives pay me money to tell them about something I didn't do, right? But if you don't live in that world, your consequences are going to be terrible. And you're going to have a kid, and you're not going to know how to raise it. You're not going to know how to get an education. It's going to be much, much harder. So go put on a condom. If you did that speech, I chip into it. Otherwise, shut up. I'm too worked up today.
No, you should be worked up on this story. You should, because that's the huge injustice. It just irritates me to know that as long as you have a big name, it doesn't matter what you do. You're going to get paid. Okay? Doesn't matter. She gets knocked up at 16. Who cares? You're going to get paid. But all of the other people out there who are making an honest living and they're busting their ass off, okay, they don't get to make $30,000 for every speaking engagement that they participate in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, it's very well justified. You and I are both pissed about it. And my final note on it is, look, there are no bigger suckers in the world than conservatives. If you say to them, I didn't have sex before marriage, they say, oh, that's fantastic. As long as you're a celebrity, conservative celebrity, I'll give you $30,000. If you tell them, I did have sex before marriage, but it was my mistake and I sinned against God and everything's going to be all right, they'll give you $30,000. They'll give you money no matter what. Rush Limbaugh, oh, I hate drug abusers. Okay, here's money. Oh, it turns out I'm an abuser of drugs. I'm a drug addict. Okay, here's more money. Okay, it doesn't matter. They're going to give you the money either way because they're stupid. Okay, they're dumb. They're knuckleheads.